Hi there, I'm just going to take us for a quick walk around this 22 kilowatt hour Renault Zoe. It's a battery owned Renault Zoe, so there's no battery lease to pay. Like I say, these all used to be battery lease cars when they first launched, so you'd own the car but pay a monthly rental charge on the battery. This one we bought the battery out, so it's all owned. So what you pay for the car is everything you need to pay for. It's a 22 kilowatt hour Zoe, so you're looking at a car that will do around about 80 miles worth of driving range if it's anything like my wife's, which is not bad, especially given its price point. Stats on this car, let's see, it's done, well, 29,000 miles. Next MOT is not due until the end of January next year. Likewise for the next service. So yeah, nothing to worry about on this car for ages. Overall, especially given its age, really nice, tidy little car. A few little minor sort of scratch marks in the paintwork that, to be fair, you wouldn't see if it was a different colour. Obviously, being a black car, it sort of brings them out. But I'll wander around the car and I'll point out anything that I think is noteworthy. I mean, I feel silly pointing out really, there's very little bit of very light damage on that front alloy. When I say damage, I mean just sort of curb marks. It's actually quite light. A few little, oh no, yeah, that's just dirty. I thought we had some marks there by the door handle, but just where this car isn't as clean as it was when it was photoed. Forgive the fact that it isn't as clean as it was when it was photographed, but I wasn't here to do this video, and it's been sat here for a couple of frosty mornings since, so it's not quite as clean as it was. A little bit of a mark there on the boot sill. Little scratch mark just there. A couple of little chip marks. Again, some light curb damage on the on this front alloy. I'm sure there's probably the odd stone chip somewhere on the bonnet and the bumper, although nothing stands out. I mean, to be honest, there hasn't actually been much to point out. You know, there's some very minor sort of light sort of scratchiness, I suppose, from driving near bushes, but that's about it really. The odd little chip mark. Overall, you know, quite a tidy car for its age. And this is what's known as the dynamic intense, which was a top spec at the time, so it gives you a reversing camera, a nice inbuilt media centre, digital dash display. This particular car, oh yeah, no, I was going to say this particular car's missing its SD card. Yes, it is. So the maps aren't currently functioning. Obviously we would replace the SD card, but there's a long waiting list. It could be as long as a year. Obviously when that SD card comes through, that's great, that's no problem. That comes included with the car, but I think for the sake of this purchase, consider this car being sold without a working sat nav. All the rest of the functions of the car work fine though. Interior wise, the condition's nice. Even the boot, a couple of little marks on the paintwork inside the boot, but it's inside the boot, so it's not a problem. And in that boot we will of course be putting a 3-pin charging lead like we do with all our cars. So this car will come supplied with a lead that you can use to plug into a normal main socket and charge from that. So with this car and a battery of this size, you don't even really need to get a charge point installed, I would say. And there you have it. If you're looking for a very good value electric car, this early Renault Zoe is a perfect choice. If you're looking for a good value, good quality version of one of those, there's this car here. And it's on the forecourt ready for a test drive reviewing. Alternatively, we can deliver this car straight to your home. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to check out our other Renault Zoe videos on our website and on our YouTube channel. Hopefully you'll find that useful, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon.